Hello!
Yeah, it's just the world's sharpest knife, don't worry about it. Yep, apparently this is the sharpest knife ever made. And why would a box lie to us? Apart from all those reasons we can immediately think of. It's got to be good. It features their new airflow system to enable you to carve through the fabric of reality itself. Or possibly chop some tomatoes, which is in fact the only thing marked on the box. This is indeed a knife. The world's sharpest knife. Trademark. I don't think you can trademark something as generic as that, surely. What if somebody else made the world's sharpest knife that's sharper than this? What would you do? You can't say yours is sharper than mine because I trademarked it. There's something amiss here, friends. And it's not just the name of the company that made it, which unbelievably I checked on the internet and is still trading under that name to this day. I can only presume it's different to twin towers to the ones we're thinking of, but all the same, lads, seriously consider changing your name. Right, what we got here? Surgical stainless steel. I would expect nothing less from the world's sharpest knife. It cuts fresh bread. I thought that said cuts French bread for a minute. I was going to say, wow, is that particularly hard? I don't think so. So, apparently it will cut bread. Marvellous. It is carving roast compatible. I'm not particularly impressed by the sharpness yet. Slices ripest tomatoes. They're really keen on pushing the tomato angle, aren't they? Cuts through frozen food. Oh no, that is impressive. Because frozen food is very hard. And easily cuts through bone. Yep, not entirely sure I should have bought a product with this written on. Actually, I didn't buy it. A friend gave it to me. Ha 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 ha. That saved me however much these cost. Easily cuts through bone. Yeah, I'm not sure who you're marketing this to, but it's probably not people looking at chickens. Also means I should probably be careful with it. Attention, sharp blade. World's sharpest knife. Attention, sharp blade. Attention, yeah, I should bloody hope so. If you're the world's sharpest knife and had a dull blade, that would be a bit crap, wouldn't it? Right, let's see what this... Oh, God, look, even a little warning on the end of the box. Let's see what this mighty beast is like. Oh, God, they put cardboard on it. That's always a good sign. Really cheap plastic handle with bad moulding. Yep, already this is screaming world's best something. World's sharpest knife guaranteed forever. Should this knife ever become damaged, even if it is your fault. You ridiculous imbecile, dropping it around everywhere. Yeah, all right, we'll sort you out. Please return it in this sleeve. Oh, you've got to keep the sleeve. There's the catch. And it will be replaced free of charge. Should you prefer to mail your world's sharpest knife, TM, instead, please enclose $1 of shipping and handling. This guarantee shall be enforced for the lifetime of the world's sharpest knife company, which went bust 5 seconds after we made this. No, they still seem to be going. Which assumes only the representation written here. Thank you, Twin Towers Trading. No, please, for the love of God and all that is holy, change your bloody name. Right, dare we take the cardboard off? I'm worried that it's so sharp that if I drop it point down, it will just carve straight through to the Earth's core and spew up magma. Ready? Steady? Wow. Shing. My God, they've even printed it on the blade. World's sharpest knife, TM, surgical steel, China. Well, yeah, that does feel fairly... not massively sharp, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be running it across my skin particularly. Got pointy bits on the end for jabbing chickens, presumably as you carve them, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. And the air holes for ultimate air perfectness. This seems like something that might be quite useful. It's not a massively thick blade, but it does seem quite sharp. I imagine it would be good for like cutting bread and stuff, which is probably what I'll use it for after this review. Unless, of course, they're correct, and this literally is the world's sharpest knife. It is a peerless blade. The world's sharpest knife. This could be a legendary weapon. It's like the Elder Wand of cookery. I can feel its power. I am now unstoppable. Nobody can get in my way. Are police going to stop me, are they? I'll cut their bloody Neenor cars in half, lads. I fear no man now that I have this impervious ladder of steel, this god of blades, this motherfucking Excalibur! Come on, my beauty, let us demonstrate your unlimited power and cleave this hideous earth in twain! Right, I think I've got that out of my system. Anyway, the tests prove that it is quite a sharp knife, to say the least. Let's have a look. It has indeed carved up this can quite easily. It's carved into the neck of this bottle with relative ease, you know, hard old plastic on that bit. It's really fucked up this copy of FIFA 07, including carving straight through the disc. Kurt Russell's action figure from Stargate actually proved a little stronger, but as you can see, it has quite cleanly cut into it. I just couldn't be bothered to make any more sawing motion because we had enough humorous footage of that. This shitty 9999 in 1 brick game, of which I have so many it's frightening. Yep, seems like a positive way to dispose of it. It's gone straight through the casing and the screen, and it's even managed to get into an old AGP video card, which is one of the hardest substances known to man, of course, and yeah, it's managed to carve into that quite easily. And it's even managed to carve into a frozen baked potato quite easily, which are very hard, as anybody who has encountered a frozen baked potato will know. However, this second mark was made by Billy, my current bread knife. Can you name your bread knives? God, you people are weird. Yep, that actually cut into it quite easily as well. So I'm now beginning to wonder, is Billy strong enough to also carve into the top of a bottle? The answer is kind of, but nowhere near as well as this blade. Seriously, I had to sort of do some hefty sawing, and then it's only sort of gone a little bit in, whereas the old World's Sharpest Knife carved in much more easily. Fuck you, Billy. You've never been anything but a disappointment to me and your mother. So there we go, the World's Sharpest Knife. I very much doubt it is the World's Sharpest Knife, and it's not, like, amazingly sharp. I didn't just go, like, and immediately carve through the sofa. But it does seem to be a half-decent blade, and probably very cheap, I would imagine, judging by the ridiculously cheap handle, which is just like something that's dropped off the bottom of a bad factory line. But there we go. In conclusion, knives.
Subscribe for more.